Manchester United's shocking defeat to Newcastle. Player ratings exposed. Is it the end for some of these players? Well, if you're a Manchester United fan, today's video might just hit you where it hurts. We just witnessed one of the worst performances in recent memory as the Red Devils suffered a humiliating 2-0 loss to Newcastle, and the truth has to come out. It's time to break down the disaster that was this game, and we have to start with the most shocking moments and ratings. Joshua Exery, out of his depth? Let's talk about Joshua Exery. Finished? After today, it's hard not to think that he might be. Brought in with some hope, but he was nothing short of absolutely shambolic. 33 minutes into the game, and Ruben Amorim was forced to take him off. That's right, the Dutch striker's performance was so embarrassing, he couldn't even make it to half-time. Could he be out of his depth at Manchester United? Does he have a future under Amorim? This is the kind of performance that makes you ask big questions about the squad. The Casemiro horror show. Then we have Casemiro, who was equally atrocious. Mistakes were made all over the field, and he couldn't make an impact when the team needed him most. It was a disaster from the very first minute, and fans are right to be furious. It wasn't just the goals. United were losing the ball, giving away possession, and playing sloppy football all over. Casemiro's struggles were crystal clear, and it's hard to ignore how badly he dropped the ball in a game where every player should have stepped up. A first half for the ages, for all the wrong reasons. Let's be honest, the first half was unforgivable. Newcastle scored early, with Alexander Isak heading in a soft goal after just 4 minutes. The defending was laughable, passive, almost as if Manchester United had already given up. The second goal came soon after, with Joe Linton making it 2-0. At that point, it felt like the match was over. A complete meltdown from the Red Devils. A fraction of hope in the second half? In the second half, there was a slight improvement. Kobbie Moyu came on and gave United a little life. But let's be real, there was never a real fight back. Despite having chances to score and possibly pull one back, nothing happened. It's not enough to just say they improved slightly after a shocking first half. The damage was done, and that's the story of the game. The bigger problem, for consecutive losses, this defeat also means something far worse. Manchester United have now lost 4 matches in a row, the first time that's happened in 63 years. This isn't just a blip, this is a crisis. The questions need to be asked about what is going wrong. Is it the players? Is it the system? Or is it just the pressure of the job weighing on Amorim? Player ratings, who deserves to stay? We'll break down the player ratings and give you the truth on who deserves to stay and who might be out the door after this nightmare of a game. Joshua and Casemiro were barely able to perform, but Moyu was one of the few to show something. Now it's your turn. What do you think about this dreadful performance? Was this the worst display we've seen under Ruben Amorim? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Which players should stay, and who should be shown the door?